The Mammoth Community Water District is committed to carefully and effectively managing and maintaining our local water resources. The district provides water and wastewater services to meet the health and safety needs of the community. All work is conducted in a safe, financially sound, and high-quality manner. We are committed to our customers and the environment in which we live. The Mammoth Community Water District provides water service to the entire town of Mammoth Lakes and wastewater service to the cabins in the Lakes Basin.
This 4 years of drought now has really affected our water supply, and that our surface water supply is now virtually unavailable to us. The stream flow is, Mammoth Creek is still flowing, but it's flowing at such a low rate that we can't divert water from it. We need to allow all the natural flow to go through for the fish and for the environment. So we're dependent on groundwater. We have our 9 groundwater wells, and after 4 years of drought, our wells still sustain us, but as time goes on, they obviously are declining and they are not being replenished. We have one well that we're not generally using at this time because the level has decreased. Normally, if we get a normal to wet year of precipitation, our wells will recharge within a 2-year time period. So we can recover from this if we get a natural precipitation and we get normal rainfall or snowfall in the next couple of years.
The Water District has been going above what the state restrictions are. We do have a water conservation ordinance, which we follow rather than what the state regulations are. The newest state restriction that will be affecting Mammoth is that if there's a measurable precipitation occurrence, there is no outdoor watering allowed for 48 hours after that, and also during the precipitation. So we will be enforcing that as well. Currently, we're in level 2 watering restrictions. We're asking all customers to reduce by 20%. Basically what that means is there's 3 days of watering, and that's delineated by your address. So if you're not addressed, you can water on Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday. Even addresses water on Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday. Those watering days are going to be in place regardless of the level of restriction. Due to being in level 2, the time that you're allowed to water on those days is shortened. So the watering times are after 8 p.m. and before 9 a.m. in the morning. Level 3 watering restrictions are dependent on how our well levels hold up. If we do move into a level 3 water restriction, it will reduce the number of watering days to 2 for all of our customers. So if you're not addressed, you would only be permitted to water on Thursday and Sunday, and even addresses would only be permitted to water on Wednesday and Saturday. Along with the level 2 restrictions, there's no hosing down of hard surfaces with a hose. You also are required to fix leaks within 3 days of being notified from the water district. There's actually a whole list of restrictions that are available on the website. We have no plan to enforce a rationing based on the number of people that live in a household. As I mentioned, we're just asking for a 20% reduction from all of our customers. We do currently have some irrigation customers that have a dedicated meter for their irrigation, and based on their landscaped area, we allot a certain amount of water to those customers. The golf courses, the parks, and the schools have all been asked to submit a conservation plan, in which they must detail how they plan to meet their 20% reduction. The Sierra Star Golf Course is on reclaimed water, but they also do use some raw water, so that's untreated water, but it's coming from one of our wells. So they still are submitting a plan detailing how they're going to reduce by 10%, and then the rest of the customers will submit a plan saying how they will reduce by 20%.
Our wells seem to sustain us pretty well with our to meet the needs of the community. We get hard pressed in the middle of summer when irrigation season is going on, and there's a lot of people watering their lawns and landscaping. We will not have enough to meet the needs of the plants if in another 2 years, if this drought continues, there's going to have to be some sacrifices made on that end. But we do have enough water to sustain the people and our needs.
If you have any questions or concerns, please feel free to contact us at 760-934-3255. 888-778-2596. I can be reached at extension 274, or you can always visit our website at Mammoth Community Water District in the Google search engine.